We are here on the last day in Malawi, Africa of our 2014 Habitat for Humanity Global Village build. And I just want to take this opportunity to thank the hundreds of people that made this trip possible by donating. I'm going to take you on a little tour and show you exactly how your donations have impacted the lives of so many. And it's been a long week, but it's been very rewarding. And so I really want to share with you exactly what you've done and the impact that you've had on the lives specifically of 9 orphan children, but more indirectly on this village of 2,000 people. And we're going to take a little tour and I'll show you what we did. Here we are at house number 1 of 2 houses that we built this week. And as you can see, your donation has a very tangible impact on the lives of what we've done, on the lives of the people that we've been here to help. Unlike so many other charities, when you make a donation to Habitat for Humanity, something tangible is left behind, which is really great in my opinion. Another thing that Habitat for Humanity does is that they empower people. They teach financial responsibility and literacy. They teach them about estate planning. They teach women how to start their own businesses. They require that the homeowner participate in the build, and the homeowners for these 2 houses have been here all week carrying bricks, mixing mortar. So your donation has more than just an impact on giving children a place to live. It reaches far beyond that. So let's walk over here. You can just take a little look around the house. It's not huge, but 5 orphan children and 1 single mother are going to live in this house. And here's a little example of some of the tools that we worked with. This homemade ladder, which we were climbing up and down on scaffolding, but in my opinion I find that to be very fun and adventurous and part of the overall experience. So most importantly, if you've noticed on some of the other, like, let's look at this little hut over here. It's got a thatch roof, and that thatch roof is probably going to last 7 or 8 months, and they have to purchase that thatch. They don't just go out and get it. So it's a huge expense on the family, but when it rains, what happens is the house floods, and it has a dirt floor, and the people have to sleep standing up. Everything they own is drenched. And because of the dirt floor and the water, malaria and fungus and other things persist, mold. So it really creates a big problem for these children health-wise and just basic comforts and shelter-wise. And so these houses, your donation has given them a brick and mortar home with a solid roof that will last at least 30 years. The floors will be finished with brick and cement, and so they will be dry. They're ventilated. There will be doors and glass windows to keep out mosquitoes. So your impact has significantly changed the lives of many, many people for many, many years to come. So if you're asking yourself what you can do to help to make a difference other than donating, I just want to tell you a little bit about what you can do. If you're looking for the experience of your lifetime, something that's going to change you forever, something that is a week-long soul cleansing that no seminar or book or CD can ever give you, if you want to make an investment that will return 1,000-fold every day and every year of your life, I encourage you to go on a global village build. You can go to habitat.org/GV, which stands for Global Village. And there you're going to see a list of countries, itineraries, project descriptions, costs, things that you might find yourself interested in. For instance, here in Malawi, we chose this because the HIV and AIDS epidemic here has left millions, well, about 1.4 million orphaned children. So that's why I chose this, to come and make a difference in those orphans' lives. So, and that's part of the week long of goats and chickens and working around us, and it's been fun. But if you're looking for something that you can do, if you were looking to travel to an exotic place in Africa or Asia or South America and make a difference, Global Village is for you. So I encourage you to really think people that you're going to meet, the places that you're going to go, the team members that from the first moment none of us knew each other, but we became instant friends. And by the end of the week we're laughing and sharing stories and exchanging email addresses and phone numbers and addresses, and we're making plans to do builds again in the future, a reunion build. And so it's many ways you can really expand your horizons and invest in yourself while investing in others. There's no better way to do it than Global Village Build with Habitat for Humanity. Okay, here we are in the village church, and I want to give you 4 quotes that I've been reminded of over and over while campaigning for this build, and one quote in particular that I use for all the builds. But the first one is, people often ask, well, what can you do in Africa? I mean, you're only there for a week. What can a group of 15 people do? But I always say one person can't change the world, but you can change the world for one person. So if everybody gave up a vacation or made a commitment, they can really make an impact. In this case, we've changed the lives of 9 orphan children this week. So the second quote is, if you want others to be happy, practice compassion. But if you want to be happy, practice compassion. It's kind of a double-edged quotation there. The third one is, you haven't really lived until you've done something for somebody that can never repay you. These people can never even begin to think about repaying us, but that doesn't matter because we came here to help them, and that's what we did. The fourth is, I don't want my life to be defined by what is etched on my tombstone, but I want my life defined by what is etched on the hearts of those that I've touched. And so we can all go away this week, including the donors, and say that we have made an impact on these people, and our lives are defined by that impact. Okay, so I want to leave you with a personal challenge that at some point in the next 36 months, you make a personal commitment to possibly forego a vacation or a cruise, and take the opportunity to go on a Global Village Build with Habitat for Humanity. It's going to be the best feeling of your life, and you're going to see places of the world that you've never seen. And you can go to Africa, South America, Asia, parts of the Middle East. But like I mentioned just a few minutes ago, if you were to give up a vacation and use that money to go on a Global Village Build, you're going to have a bigger reward than you would have had you spent a week laying on the beach or on that cruise. You're going to meet new friends, and as I've mentioned before, you're going to do something that's going to have a lasting impact on others. So 36 months, it's not that far off. It's time to start planning, start saving, and start raising money. Go to globalvillagehabitat.org/GV for Global Village and pick out where you want to go and start making your arrangements to make a lasting impact on someone else in the world that's less fortunate than us. Thank you.